Okay, so this is the Legacy Leaders Group. You guys may be kind of wondering, okay, what exactly am I getting myself into here? But I will tell you, I just realized I have one of my personal team members was supposed to be on here. Let me message her real quick. Not sure where she is. Okay, so this is those of you that were asked or told probably by your upline director about this group, and it may be a little bit confusing because some people are on a director bound call right now. So you may be wondering, okay, what is the difference? What is the difference between the director bound call that's happening right now and this call? Well, the biggest difference is your leader saw potential in you to go at a faster pace than some of the director bound people. So director bound, we're kind of looking at it as, yes, they want to get there. They are really interested, but maybe it's, I kind of went through, and if it was like, yeah, I'd like to promote by Christmas, or yeah, I'd like to promote 6 months out. They're more of a director bound mindset, okay? So with you guys, we're going to be focusing on promoting in a shorter period of time. Your dog is cracking up. I have 2 dogs as well, and they're usually right up here with me. You can see her right behind me. Yeah. So first, though, I want to start out with you guys introducing yourself and letting us know how long you've been with Pampered Chef and who your upline is, because I want to get familiar with who you are under, as we are starting this group. So let's start with you, Carrie.
Okay. I am Carrie Nelson. I have been with Pampered Chef the end of February, and Tony Patterson is my upline.
Awesome. So let me ask you, Carrie, when is your 90-day?
I think April. Nope, I don't know.
I bet it's May.
Yeah, you're right. It's May.
Yeah.
So I bet you have, if your 90 days is up in May, then you would have until the end of May to fast track. Okay.
That's what Tony was saying.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Okay. How about Trisha?
I'm Trish Bryant, and I live in a little bitty tiny town in Arkansas called Omaha. I have been with Pampered Chef since, I think it was the end of February, so my 90 days is May 29th.
Okay.
And Tamara Rowland is my upline.
Awesome. So you're going to be an end of May or 2. And yours is Tamara. Okay. Awesome. Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Palmer. I started March 4th, and my 90 days is up June 11th. They
Awesome.
said that it was June 11th, but I guess they give you time to get your packet or something?
That was June 11th, your start date when you signed up?
No, March 4th was my start date, but when
okay.
when
yeah,
I got
the 11th.
it was like the 11th.
They typically give you time to get your kit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, and Melissa Nicole.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yours is the end of June.
Yeah, well, mid-June, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about you, Kathy?
Kathy Slova, and I've been doing this since September of last year, so my 90 days has been up, and Melissa Nicole is my upline.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay. And then Kristen.
I'm Kristen Crow, and my upline is Marissa, and I've been with Pampered Chef a little over a year and a half. But November will be 2 years.
Awesome. Okay. Did someone just fall?
I'm trying to hook up my dishwasher.
I was like, it sounds like someone may have tripped. Oh, there we have a face. Now I can see you, Kristen. Kathy, you're the only one we can't see.
Bummer.
If you click the video, if you click the screen, maybe your video little emblem is crossed out.
Are you doing
I
it
actually-
on your phone or computer?
Yeah, I'm doing it on my phone and actually have my phone in my pocket because I'm trying to multitask.
Ah,
Girl, you need to be taking notes.
Well, yeah, I know. It's recorded. I'll get them.
Okay, so I still have one that's supposed to be hopping on, but we'll come back to her when she gets on. So, okay. So the whole point of this group is to promote to director. Okay. So does anyone know? So here are some of the requirements. Okay, to be in this group. Okay, because I will tell you, I've already ran this program one time and had multiple directors out of it. Okay, so I take a lot of time with you guys, just to let you know. So a lot of my time goes to you. So I just want to make you aware and kind of just let you know some of the requirements. Hey, Wendy, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, Wendy, introduce yourself and let them know when you started with Pampered Chef, and she is under me, so just so you know.
So I was originally, I originally signed on about 3 years ago, and I was under Paige, and it just really wasn't a good time for me. There was a lot going on with some family members being ill and passing away, just a lot of stuff. So, but I've still been following Melody quite a bit and seeing her success, and it just really encouraged me to do this again. And you know, in addition to some things going on with my husband recently losing his job, and just now it's more of a, instead of additional income, it's really trying to feel like I am providing, you know, helping provide for my family.
Awesome. And you're, Wendy, your 90 days, like what, May 1st or something?
90 days is July 1st.
July 1st?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Wendy, I was just getting ready to start going over the requirements for this group.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wendy, these ladies all were picked. I was just telling them the difference between Director Bound and this program in particular is this is a much faster paced program. And
right.
Their directors, I went through everyone in Director Bound and I sent names to all of the directors. And I said, I need you to tell me if they are Director Bound people or Legacy Leaders people. And so just so you guys know that, you guys were picked, you know, by your leaders. So that's pretty, they definitely saw lots of potential in you guys. So that's something to be very proud of there. Okay, so first requirement, want to promote to director. Okay, that's why we're here is, you know, our goal is to promote to director by the end of this, okay? I'm willing to give 110% to be on all the Zoom calls, okay? There will be, just so you guys know, Let me get my calendar here. We have a call tonight, and I typically do this 1 week earlier, but for those of you that don't know, I was in Hawaii on the Pampered Chef trip all last week. So I didn't get the first call quite as early as I typically like to. So our next call is going to be next Sunday. Okay, and it will be at, does 8:30 work for you guys okay? Would 8:30 on Sunday be okay?
Yes. So it's the
Yeah.
28th.
The 28th. Yeah, I like to do them on Sunday evenings typically, but I don't even remember why I couldn't do it last night. But, well, they were starting the Director Bound program. They were starting the Director Bound program tonight too, so I wanted to start at the same time. So our next call is going to be the 28th. Okay. Then
What time did you say?
28th is going to be at 8:30 Central Time. Are you guys all Central Time, or do we have people that are not Central Time?
Central.
Everyone's Central? Okay. Okay. So it'll be 8:30 Central Time. What I would like for you to also write down on your calendar May 1st, which is a Wednesday. Okay, I like to do 3 calls in before we start individual calls. Okay, so write down the 28th. Typically, I would do that the next Sunday, but I don't want to shortchange you guys on giving you, I want to be able to give you 4 full weeks. Let's start calls the next week, okay? So if you'll just write down the 28th and the 1st, we'll be doing 2 calls that week, but after that, it's going to go to individual one-on-one calls, okay, with me. So as long as you have those dates down there. So keep all scheduled one-on-one calls, once we start having those, and committed to completing all of the calls to action within the identified time frame. Okay, this is the big kicker right here, guys. Okay, now, like I said, you guys were chosen, and your directors already know these requirements. So obviously they thought that you guys could meet this requirement. Okay, so the biggest thing after this 2.5 weeks, I'll give you until after that Wednesday. I may actually I want to be able to give you the full 2 weeks. Okay, so I want you to write down, because we're having our call now. That's 1 week, 2 weeks. Yeah, I want you to have 8 parties booked for May by May 5th. Okay, so I'm going to give you a full 2 weeks to do that. So you don't have to, usually I have it done by that 3rd call, but I want to be sure to give you the full 2 weeks to get that on your calendar. Okay, so 8 parties booked on your calendar by May 5th. Okay, and we're going to talk some more about that just a little bit. Okay, so but that's the minimum, and if you have more, that is amazing. Okay, so the first thing that I want to go over is what the requirements are to promote to director. Okay, does anyone know any of these requirements?
Was it 5 recruits need to be
It is
active?
5 recruits active, correct?
They need a team sales of 5,000?
Correct. Yep.
Personal of 750, I think.
Personal sales of 750. Yep. Correct.
And then each recruit has to have 150 in sales at least?
Correct. Yep, you guys got it. Okay, so 750 in personal sales needs to be your guys' personal minimum. I will tell you, I've promoted a lot of directors. We currently have 27 directors on our team, okay? I have helped promote a lot of directors over the last 7 years. And a lot of the directors that I have seen promote have promoted because their personal sales are at least 2,500. Okay, because look at it this way. You don't want to be relying on your new people to bring in all your sales over the 5,000. Okay,
Right.
so if you guys can make it a goal to have that 2,500, it is so much easier to promote. Okay, and think about it. If you have new people coming on that are going for their 1,250 in sales, okay, it's just that much easier. That's what our goal is for all new people, is to hit that 1,250 in sales in their first 30 days.
Right.
That's our goal number one always for new people. Okay, so if you have new people that are coming on and they're working towards that goal and you're having $2,500 in sales yourself, then you're going to be okay with a couple people just pulling in 150 in sales. Now, if you have 750 in sales yourself, it's going to be a little bit harder, a lot harder, you know, to hit that with 750 in sales and having a couple people with 150 in sales. Okay, but I'll break all of that down for you as well. Okay, so 750 in personal sales, 5,000 in team sales. That includes your sales. Okay, so 5,000 with you and your 5 people. 5 team members. Now, they do not all have to be directly under you. Okay, if you have someone sign up and they have someone sign up, okay, then that is part of your 5. Okay, so they don't have to be directly all under you. Okay, so do know that. But they must have at least 150 in sales. Okay, and so when this happens, okay, and our goal is going to be to make this happen in May, okay, so that you guys are promoting June 1st. Okay, this is the fast tracking, baby. Okay, but that will affect 1, 2, 3, 4 of you anyways. Okay, because 3 of you have the end of May. Okay, so that would be your goal to fast track anyways. Now, those of you that are fast tracking, what do you get if you fast track?
$500, I think.
$500. Cold hard cash, baby. Okay, so $500 in cash that is just added to your check above and beyond. Okay, what else do you get?
Free product.
Okay, yes. All of these spring products, if you fast track, they get shipped to you. Okay, the rest of you that are not fast tracking, okay, here's what I need you to look at for your numbers. Okay, I need you, okay, so let's see, I've got to run this in my head. If June 1st is your promotion day, I need you to look at your sales for May, which has not happened yet, so you can't really look at your sales for May. But you're going to average in May sales, April sales, March sales, February sales. February, March, April, May. I need you to focus on those 4 months. Okay, so those of you that are not fast tracking, I need you to look at the sales from February through May. And you will need to have either $5,000 sales for all 4 months. Okay, so all 4 months combined, or $1,250 in sales 3 out of those 4 months. Just to kind of give you an idea what you need to be wrapping up in April and heading into May. Okay, so if you're fast tracking, you don't need to necessarily look at the past 4 months. Okay, if you're fast tracking, then you do get the products. Okay, but those of you that are not fast tracking, I need you to look at those 4 months so you know what you need to do to get those products. Okay, so you get less incentive trip points. If you're a director, your points that you have to have for Disney is lower, okay, as a director. Okay, so that's a good thing. You get $250 in PC bucks. Okay, so $250 in PC bucks. And you're still getting those, if you are a fast track, you're still getting those PC bucks, the $100 every time you hit 1250 as well right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you're going to get a 3% pay increase on your personal sales. Okay, so what they do is they basically take your total sales and they add an additional 3% to that. And then you also get 3% on your team sales. Okay, so you get addition on yours addition on theirs. For every person that is active on your team, it has at least 150 in sales, you get a $10 activity bonus. So let's say you're going to be promoting and you have the 5 team members. Well, all of them have to be active. So that's just an extra $50 because when all of them are active, you get $10 for each of them. Okay, does that make sense? And as your team grows, let's say you have 20 people on your team and 15 of them are active, then you're going to get $150 for every, so it's just $10 off of every person, okay? And then what will happen as we go into the fall, if you guys want to write this on your calendar, because you guys are actually in an important month still right now. So March through June is when we are earning fall products as directors. So those of you that are going for promoting anyways, okay, you should be good with those numbers. But right now, our current directors, they're working on earning all the new fall products are free. Okay, so March through June. Same requirements that I just went over for those people that are not fast trackers. So same thing. So March through June, it is at least 3 out of the 4 months, $1,250 in sales, or $5,000 between all four months combined.
3 out of 4 months.
$1,250, or $5,000 as a total over the 4 months. But if you guys are working on fast tracking now anyways, you most likely are going to be getting those sales. Okay, if you're going for $2,500 in sales next month, that's a pretty big chunk, towards your goal anyways, okay? So all of this is going to kind of go hand in hand, okay? So don't necessarily worry about some of those logistics right now, okay? We're just worrying about putting our head down and promoting right now, okay? So, so if we have a goal of June 1st, okay, being our promotion date, okay, this is why we want May to be stacked with parties, okay? Because when May is stacked with parties, okay, then you can achieve that 2,500, okay? Then we're just worrying about getting the people, okay? Now, the reason we're focusing on bookings and bookings fast, okay, is because bookings really are the lifeblood of our business, okay? No matter what level you are, even at my level as an executive, I still have to have bookings on my calendar in order to get recruits, in order to promote directors, okay, in order, to achieve my goals, of Disney and excellence and some of the things that I have for myself. That's what I love about Pampered Chef is I just don't sit back and just make money off of all you guys. I still have to work my business all the way to the top, okay? Even our national Carol Ledoux, she still does parties, okay? She still has to have parties, okay? So we still have to, do parties in order to get those paychecks, okay? If I want to grow my business, I still have to do parties just like you guys, okay? So bookings really are the lifeblood, okay? So we have to have bookings in order to get recruits. Just think about it this way. If you guys have 2 bookings in May, that means you have 2 chances to get more bookings and 2 chances to get recruits. Okay, if you have 8 parties in May, that's 8 different opportunities to get the 3 bookings per party that you're trying to get, okay, and asking every host and talking within your parties. Okay, it really is a numbers game. That is why it's so important that we get your calendar booked, because without the bookings, it's not going to put you in front of enough people to get the recruits. Okay, it really is that simple. You can't get recruits if you're not in front of people. Okay, so it's really, really, really important to have a certain amount of parties. Okay, so there's a general rule that our founder, Doris Christopher, said. Okay, Doris, okay, she started this company in 1980. Okay, and she started this because she wanted to bring families back to the kitchen table together. She knew the priority of families eating together. Okay, and that is why she started Pampered Chef. It'll be 39 years this year. So 8 and 2, no matter what. Okay, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been doing Pampered Chef for 7 years. Am I an extremely high seller? Do I have $15,000 to $20,000 in sales every month? No. There are a lot of people that do. I'm not one of them. Okay. Do I have 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 recruits every single month? No. Do you guys want to know how I have gotten to where I am and the success that I've had in this business? I've earned every trip, okay, that I was able to earn. And I've earned excellence in multiple categories every year. Okay. I've had the paycheck that has far surpassed my teaching salary by 4 times. Okay. All because I had 8 and 2. 8 shows every month and 2 recruits. Okay. If you can do that, you will have anything you want in this business. Anything. Okay, because I have been able to achieve every goal that I have put in front of myself because of 8 and 2. Okay, I'm not telling you guys to be $15,000 sellers. I'm not telling you you have to have 10 recruits every month. I'm telling you, just make it a goal to have 8 and 2. Okay, and you will achieve it all. Okay, so Doris said it first, and that is the golden rule that I have pretty much lived by in my business, and it has helped me get amazing places. Okay. So I also want you to remember, leaders, they don't work to minimums. Okay. That is something else that I've always set in front of myself. Okay. If there's a minimum requirement, okay, that's not necessarily what I'm reaching for. I'm in a program called Lead right now. And in order to stay in Lead, you have to have 8 shows booked and submitted and 2 recruits every single month. I already have my 2 recruits. Do you think I said, well, got my 2, peace out, not sharing it with another person? Okay, no, I have my 3rd person that's supposed to be signing on tonight, because leaders don't work to minimums. Okay, I had 15 shows submitted last month. I only had to have 8, but I submitted 15 because leaders don't work to minimums. Okay, so, okay, with that being said, our focus over the next 3 calls, so tonight's call, the 28th call, and the 1st call, okay, it's going to be all about bookings, okay, all about bookings, booking a strong show calendar, okay, and guys, this is where I need you to trust me, okay, I need you to trust the activities that I have signed, okay, I need you to trust this entire process, okay, your directors saw something different in you, which is why you were on this call. Okay, not the other call. Okay, so you've already gotten this far. Okay, so I need you guys to trust me, and I also need you guys to believe it in yourself, because belief in yourself is huge in this process. Huge. Okay. All right, so but if you guys really can listen and push yourself, you can promote by the end of May, by June 1st. Okay, I truly, truly do believe that. Okay, the ride's going to be fast. It's going to be exciting. It may be a little stressful, but it's going to be so rewarding. Okay, so fasten your seatbelts. Okay, let's get ready for this ride. All right, so okay, let's go over your calendar and take a moment to identify the dates that can work. Okay, remember, 8 shows will ensure a consistent show calendar, but we need to account for life to happen. Okay, I have a couple of my directors this month that said I had 11 shows booked at the beginning of the month, and right now I currently have 3 going. Okay, because sometimes life happens. Okay.
Sorry.
And so you just need to be ready, ready for that to happen. And if you only, have the 8, then what happens if you, has some, has a death in the family or gets sick or whatever. And she says, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to run my party. Okay. So just be ready for, now can you hear my dogs, for life to happen. Okay. So Shh. Make it your goal to have 10. Okay, make it your goal to have 10, so that way if a couple cancel, you have 8. Okay. Identify how many you have and how many you still need. Okay, so I want you, we're going to start working on getting our bookings between now and next Sunday. Okay, I'm going to have all of you guys added to a group on Facebook. Okay, that is going to be called Legacy Leaders. Okay, and with this group, this is where I want you guys to post. Here's how many shows I have. Here's how many more I need. I had this person say yes, you know, whatever it is. This group of ladies right here that you guys see, okay, this is going to be your small support group. Okay, we're going to cheer you on. We're going to be here for you. Okay, because let me tell you a little secret, really important secret. You guys are going to get to about May 15th, and you're going to look at me and you're going to say, Melody, I can't do this. I can't make it happen. And I'm going to say, yeah, you can. Because everyone hits about that halfway point, and they feel the pressure coming on, and they feel like they can't do it. Okay, and we're going to be there to pick you up and say, yes, you can. Okay, you can do this, and we're going to help you do it. Okay, so just know, you're going to say to me, the last people that went through this, they said, Melody, you were right. It's the 15th, and I'm feeling the pressure. And I said, told you guys. Okay, so we're going to be here for you. All right, so I want you guys to get a notebook. Okay, and it can be a notebook, you know, it can just be a notebook like this. Okay, or if you want, okay, on, have all of you guys seen on the Team PC Hotshot page, the learning units? You guys all seen the learning, and then it's called units? The unit for new consultants? Okay. I see some shaking yes, some shaking no. Okay, so go check out, okay, if you're thinking right now, I'm a new consultant, how in the heck do I train new people on my team? Okay, I got your back. Okay, if you go to the, let me show you. Let's go to our team page here. Okay, so on the computer, it's over here on learning. If you're on your phone, it's the bar across the top. Okay, so if you click on learning, okay, it has bookings. Here is the new consultant training one. Okay, so if you click on new consultant training, here's some booking tips within your virtual parties right here. So if you have not looked at this, be sure you check this out so you're getting bookings from each of your virtual parties. Okay, this is new consultant training number 1 that I did, new consultant training number 2, new consultant training number 3. Okay, how to set up a party, the virtual group page setup. Okay, here's what I wanted to bring you guys to. How to track your contacts. Okay, if you click on this right here, this link, this is a training by Stephanie Richardson. She came up with the 25 contact system. Okay, so this is what I want you to watch right here. Okay, so this is your call to action, okay? But go ahead and write that down since we're in here. I want you to come in here and I want you to watch this training. Then if you click on this one, this is just a blank document. Print this one out. Okay? Yeah. This is your 20. So if you don't want to do a notebook, okay, you can print this out. Okay, this is 25 contacts in a week. So you can kind of look on these pages. This is what it could look like when it's filled out. Okay,
Mhm.
if you're wondering what these last 4 digits are, these are the last 4 of their phone number. She does that so if she has more than one Christina in her phone, she can recognize it by the last 4 digits of the phone number. So if you're like, why does she have those 4 digits? That's what that is. Okay, so you can see kind of how to fill this out, but this is a blank one that you can print out. Okay, so this is what we're going to work on this next week. Okay, is getting 25 contacts on this paper. Okay, so I also, besides getting the 25 contacts a week, I'm going to post this training on the group that I set up for you guys. Okay, it's listening to booking training, what everyone must know about bookings. Okay, so it's getting bookings on your calendar. Because remember, the focus of these next 3 calls is all about bookings. Okay, because I'm not going to expect you guys to try to reach a goal of directorship without having bookings on your calendar. Okay, so the next 3 calls, this is going to be our primary focus. Okay, so 25 contacts. Now, here's the trick. The 25 contacts must be a 2-way conversation.
Right.
Okay, 25 contacts means they responded back to you, okay, and gave you some sort of response. Not you sent a response and didn't hear anything back. Okay, so that's what those check marks, the next boxes are. Did you hear back from them? Okay, and if you don't hear back from someone, don't count it as, well, they don't want to do anything. What you're going to do after 2 days is you're going to go back into that message. You're going to say, I know with technology it can be crazy some days, so I just wanted to make sure that you got my last message. Okay, send them another message. Don't just count on the fact that they weren't at their son's baseball game like I was tonight and the message popped up, they saw it and put it in their pocket and said, I'll look at it later, and then forgot. Okay,
Mhm.
you never know what that person is doing when they see the message or why they may not have responded back to you. Okay, so be sure that you follow back up a few days later. That's what the next boxes are for. Did you follow up again? Okay, did they respond? Okay, so you're going to be looking at that. Okay, I want you, if you still have some mini catalogs, how many of you guys still have mini catalogs from when you ordered your kit?
I do.
Okay, I want you to take those mini catalogs and I want you to make it a goal to start passing them out.
Okay.
Okay, at the grocery store, the lady that's checking you out that says, why are you buying all this food for? Okay, I have the person at Dollar Tree, okay, our dollar store, say, what are all these folders and balloons and things for? And I'm always like, well, we're having a Pampered Chef meeting at my house tonight. Have you heard of Pampered Chef? Here's a mini catalog. Okay, so carry mini catalogs with you. You never know when you can give them to people. Okay. All right. I want you to post a picture. Okay, post a picture of your 25 contacts before next Sunday. Okay, so you have a week to work on your 25 contacts. Okay, this can be messaging, this can be calling. Okay, if you haven't worked through your Frank's list yet of your friends, your relatives that you work with or used to work with, neighbors. Guys, I have had so many parties with people because of my kids. The baseball team moms, the soccer moms, the cheer moms. Okay, people that you know because of your kids. People that you know because of a spouse. Okay, start just making lists and start reaching out to people. Okay, I posted wording today, which we're not to the recruiting part yet. We're working on bookings, but I did post today. You want to go back and tag yourself just about different ways to reach out for recruits. Okay,
Okay.
so
You posted it on the page.
I posted on the Team PC Hotshot page today. I said, here's some different wording to work on recruits.
Okay.
Okay, because honestly, guys, if you can work on getting a couple recruits this month, I don't know exactly where all of you are currently at, but I can tell you if you can try to get a couple this month, next month is going to be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're focusing on these 3 calls with bookings, and then when we do individual calls, I'm going to be talking with you about recruits. Okay, how to reach out to people, who to reach out to. Okay, but I will say, from those people that did it last time, okay, the ones that were able to promote, you know, honestly, had recruits going at the end of this month. Okay,
Yeah.
so just I would start looking at some of that wording as well. And then also, if you guys have virtual parties going right now, be sure to look at this document that I was talking about up here, bookings within virtual parties. Okay, this is because here is what I have found. Okay, don't just take the outline, guys, and just post those couple posts that talk about bookings. Okay, that is
Okay.
not going to get you bookings alone. Okay? I want you guys to look at this booking tips within your virtual parties and follow these things as well. Okay, so don't just rely on those couple bookings posts to get you all the bookings that you need. You need to also be looking within these virtual parties and doing these things. Okay, so check this out as well. Okay, as you guys are getting recruits, I have a document of exactly what to do with each new consultant.
Okay.
If you don't feel comfortable with the calls, they're right here. Okay, and they're also in the document that I will send you. Okay, but it tells you from the get-go, as soon as someone signs up, it tells you the message to send your new consultant and have them to start getting bookings right away. Okay, right away within the first 24 hours. Okay, so it'll walk you through exactly what to do with a new consultant. Get them to their 1250 in their first 30 days. Okay, because that is our goal with every new consultant. Okay, so take a picture of your 25 contacts. Okay, and have it posted on the group that I'm going to set up. Okay, by next Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, so by next Sunday, just take that. And that is about all that I have. Okay, so takeaway. Takeaway. Let me get off of, let me stop the share for a minute. Okay, so filling out that 25 contact list.
Okay.
And listening to the booking training that I will post in our group. And just post a picture of the 25. Okay, so that's what you're working on this week. Okay. If you need ideas for booking your virtual parties, go check that out. Okay. But I thought I have to look. I thought I posted another. I did. Where did I post that at? Oh, nope. Here, let me show you. I didn't go down far enough. Okay, so see at the bottom here, this is on the same page we were on. Keep going. Okay, here's your fast tracking information. Okay, so this is your fast tracking information. Okay, here is what I want you guys to look at. I know I walked Wendy through this. Okay, so this is great to have new consultants pull up, and even you guys, so you guys can see within your 90 days where you're at now and to help you get there. Okay, because it walks. Okay, so starting out, you have your 30-day goal with the 1250 in sales and the 1 qualified recruit. Okay, it's kind of a 30-day goal. Okay, you're going to share in your business, you're going to book and hold parties, you're going to get to know your products, you're going to invite a friend to join your team. Okay, you hit your 30-day goal. Okay, you've earned 200 Pampered Chef bucks, you have 287 or more in commission. Okay, then we go on to our 60-day goal. 1250 in sales, 2 more qualified recruits. You're going to invite your host to your team. You're going to connect with your customers. Okay, if you hit your 60-day goal, then you're going to earn 300 Pampered Chef dollars and 287 or more in commission. 90-day goal, 1250 in sales, 2 more qualified recruits. Fill your calendar with parties. Okay, and you're going to be able to hit your 90-day goal. You're going to get 300 more Pampered Chef dollars, $500 cash bonus, and 287 or more in commission. Okay, so it just kind of walks you through. If you guys haven't looked at that document yet, it's great for new consultants to help them break it down, especially if they want to fast track. Okay, it winds it around and breaks them through. Okay, now right here, words to say new consultants. Okay, this is a great document for you guys to look over. Okay, this has, where did it go? Thought I clicked on it. Oh, it's dancing over here, I think. It's just taking a really long time to pull up. My computer's been really dumb today.
Melody, I've used that document so much, like last week through my virtuals, and it helped tons.
The words to say?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that. If I can get the rest of it, if I can get it pulled up for the rest of you guys.
It really, really helped.
I don't know why it's not pulling up. But go check this out, guys. This gives you all the booking wording that you need right here. Wendy, what all have you used it for?
It just really helps me all throughout my virtuals with people who were very active, participating, but not ordering. There was one lady who was very, she participated a lot, but she was not placing an order. And she ended up ordering about $85 worth of product. Just because between the two of us. So, yeah.
That is awesome.
Very
helpful. It gives you wording. That's where you get the wording. If they don't respond, what do you say next?
Yeah.
So that you get, if they're active in the party, what do you message these people? If they're not active in the party but placed an order, what do you message these people? Okay. It gives you all of that wording right there in that document. Okay. So it's a really good resource to get, bookings and know what to say to people. Okay, guys. So what are we feeling?
I can do this.
Okay. Any questions that you guys have?
I'm just anxious, but like in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, I have 6 parties booked in May, and I'm just like, okay, hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so you know that you can just get your few more. Go for that 10 if you already have 6. Okay. That way, you have that wiggle room.
I have a question.
Yes.
Everybody that I am trying to get to book, they want to wait till June because it's like double rewards or something.
How do they know it's double rewards?
I don't know how they
You don't know. I was going to say, don't tell them.
I just found that out this last week. And I'm thinking, can we just do it now? Can we just do it now? And they're like, no, we want to wait till June. And I'm like, I've had 4 people tell me that.
And I also
so
found that last
June is full.
That they see May is so busy with the end of school and in school programs and concerts and everything. I got that a lot with that May before. So I can kind of, because I've already had 2 tell me June would be much better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they will, guys.
How do you, and I've had to word it to like, well, it's online. So you wouldn't have to get on there until afternoon or.
You tell them that they get any one item or set in the catalog at 60% off next month. That is a fantastic special, and they're going to want to book in May. Okay, and let them know that, people are going to be buying for grad students.
Mother's Day.
Yes.
Now, wait, if they wanted to buy for Mother's Day, when is the cutoff for that?
When is Mother's Day?
The 12th.
What it was.
May 12th. Because every Mother's Day, I'm in Conway for baseball.
Mother's Day.
I saw the cutoff date the other day, and I can't remember what it was.
You probably want your party to end around the 5th.
Yeah. That would be my guess, too.
Give them time to
get around the 5th or so.
Yeah.
But that's what I would say, because in June, the special, it's double free. but they have to hit 650 and free to get the double
Right.
free.
Yeah.
I will tell you, typically with virtual parties, I mean, absolutely, I will give every party that I have that goal, but a virtual party host is going to enjoy an any item at 60% off special better than they are going to a double free.
Mhm.
Because there's a stipulation with the double free, there is not with anything at 60% off.
Right.
Other than having a $250 party, but we don't tell that to them either because you don't want them to work towards that minimum. Okay. So I tell my host that my average party is $800 in sales, and that's our goal.
Okay.
So you tell them that the party just has to be $200 in sales, they will just get $200 in sales, or
Maybe
it'll
that's
barely
why my
qualify.
maybe that's why my average is only 250.
Yep, girl. You
Because I'm
tell
like,
them, and you fake it till you make it. You need to write that one down. Fake it till I make it. Okay. So until your party average is 800, you say your party average is 800, and you tell your host, my hosts typically get to $800 in sales. That is our goal. We are going to message people. We're going to text people the link. Okay. We are working towards 800 because you tell them we are trying to qualify our party at 200. They will qualify their party at 200. But something magical will happen. Your party average will start to get to 800. I'm not kidding. Okay. It will start to get to 800 when you set that priority for hosts. Okay. So you fake it until you make it till you get there, but you're going to start getting there. And then you're going to say, this is what my average party is, because that's what your average party is.
I felt so bad because I lied.
Because I lied. Look at her. She's so innocent. Because I lied.
My average had been like 300. And I told her, I'm like, my average is 600.